Big breaking Mercedes is back on top. Last weekend's Austrian GP win surprised everyone as George Russell took advantage of late race chaos between Max Verstappen and Lando Norris. This victory has everyone talking, and Mercedes fans are thrilled. What's even more exciting? Mercedes has announced some optimistic updates that could keep them in the winning lane. Could this be the start of a new era for Mercedes in Formula One? George Russell secured Mercedes' first win of the season at the Formula One Austrian Grand Prix, benefiting from a late collision between McLaren's Lando Norris and championship leader Max Verstappen in a Red Bull. This victory marked Russell's second win in Formula One. Oscar Piastri from McLaren finished second, followed by Ferrari's Carlos Sainz Jr. in third place. The dramatic turn of events occurred with just 7 laps remaining when Norris, attempting to overtake Verstappen for the lead, collided with the Red Bull driver. This incident caused significant damage to both cars, forcing Norris to retire and earning Verstappen a 10-second time penalty. The clash between Verstappen and Norris ignited a heated battle for the top position, with Norris accusing Verstappen of dangerous driving. On lap 64, as Norris tried to pass Verstappen on the outside, his car's front right tyre made contact with the rear left of Verstappen's Red Bull. This collision resulted in a puncture for Verstappen and shredded one of Norris's tyres. While Verstappen managed to limp back to the pits for repairs and continue the race, Norris was unable to do so and had to retire. This incident provided a golden opportunity for Russell, who was in third place and 15 seconds behind the leading duo. Seizing the moment, Russell took the lead and maintained his position to claim his first win since the Brazilian Grand Prix in November 2022. Russell's victory was a significant achievement for Mercedes, marking a return to the top of the podium after a challenging season. The race's unexpected developments highlighted the unpredictable nature of Formula One and showcased Russell's skill and readiness to capitalize on his competitors' misfortunes. Lewis Hamilton finished fourth in the race, while Max Verstappen crossed the line in fifth place. Verstappen had dominated the weekend, starting with a victory in the sprint race and securing pole position in qualifying. The race, initially uneventful, became thrilling with 20 laps remaining after Verstappen's slow pit stop allowed Lando Norris to close the gap significantly. In a McLaren, Norris gained 4.5 seconds on Verstappen's 7-second lead due to a delayed tyre change by Red Bull. On lap 55, Norris attempted to pass Verstappen at turn 3, but Verstappen defended his position by placing his Red Bull on the racing line. Norris protested over the radio, claiming Verstappen had reacted to his move, which is against racing rules. 3 laps later, Norris made another move on Verstappen at the third corner, but Verstappen managed to stay ahead after briefly losing the lead. Norris again criticized Verstappen's defensive maneuvers, calling them dangerous. With 8 laps remaining, Norris tried once more to overtake Verstappen. Verstappen defended aggressively, running wide at the third corner but rejoining the track while maintaining his lead. Verstappen accused Norris of dive-bombing him, stating it was not a fair overtaking maneuver. Meanwhile, George Russell, who eventually won the race, commented on the Verstappen-Norris clashes, noting that he anticipated such incidents and positioned himself to capitalize on any mistakes. Verstappen received a 10-second penalty for his actions during the race, which he criticized as unfair. Nico Hülkenberg from Haas finished 6th, holding off Sergio Perez from Red Bull. Kevin Magnussen, also from Haas, secured 8th place. Daniel Ricciardo from Red Bull and Pierre Gasly from Alpine completed the top 10. In the championship standings, Verstappen leads with 237 points, ahead of Norris in second place with 156 points. Mercedes team principal Toto Wolff expressed optimism about Mercedes' future in Formula One after their victory at the Austrian Grand Prix. George Russell secured the win after Max Verstappen and Lando Norris collided while battling for the lead at the Red Bull Ring. Looking ahead to the British Grand Prix, Wolff spoke positively about their recent performance and the team's readiness for the upcoming challenges. He highlighted how Mercedes capitalized on the opportunity presented by the Verstappen-Norris incident, allowing Russell to claim his second career victory. "We are heading to Silverstone with a lot of optimism after our strong showing in Austria," Wolff remarked. "We were running in a solid third place, not far behind the leaders. When Verstappen and Norris had their collision, we were in a position to take advantage. This success is a testament to the hard work of everyone at Brackley and Brixworth over the past few months." Wolff emphasized the team's progress, noting their improvements that have made them regular contenders for podium finishes. He credited the team's focus and dedication for bringing them closer to the front of the grid, aiming to compete for wins consistently. "There's a strong sense of momentum and determination within the team, and our victory last weekend fuels that further," Wolff added. "We are all committed to maintaining this positive trajectory and aiming for more victories. We believe we can achieve this goal." Mercedes has shown significant improvement after a slow start to the season, where they were initially seen as the fourth fastest team in Formula One. Despite this, they have secured 3 podium finishes in the last 3 races, marking a turnaround in their performance. Looking ahead to the British Grand Prix, Mercedes team principal Toto Wolff expressed optimism about the team's prospects, especially since the race is somewhat of a home event for them. Silverstone is near their technical bases in Brackley and Brixworth, making it a special occasion for the team. "We always look forward to Silverstone as it's like a home race for us with our technical centres nearby," Wolff stated. "It's great to see our factory team members in the stands, and I'm sure the British fans will be out in full force supporting both Lewis, Hamilton and George Russell. The atmosphere there every year is fantastic." Wolff acknowledged the competitiveness at the front of the grid, but affirmed Mercedes' aim to challenge for another podium finish. He emphasized their readiness for the challenge and expressed excitement about the upcoming race. "The competition is fierce, and we need to perform at our best to fight for another podium," Wolff added. "That's our goal, and we're looking forward to the challenge." Mercedes is set to build on its recent success, with further upgrades planned for the upcoming races in Budapest and Spa, following the development breakthrough that led to Lewis Hamilton's memorable victory at the British Grand Prix. Hamilton's win at Silverstone, his first in 2.5 years and 9th on home soil, came amidst a thrilling race affected by mixed weather conditions. It marked Mercedes' second consecutive win after George Russell's triumph in Austria, which was overshadowed by a collision between Max Verstappen and Lando Norris. The British Grand Prix win was particularly significant for Mercedes, as Russell and Hamilton secured a front-row lockout and dominated the race on merit. Despite challenges from McLaren in mixed conditions, Mercedes' race execution proved superior. Team principal Toto Wolff emphasized that Mercedes' recent performance reflects a sustained upward trajectory in development. He confirmed plans to introduce new upgrades in Budapest and Spa, aiming to capitalize on their current momentum. "We have more performance updates coming for Budapest and Spa," Wolff stated. "While we celebrated last week's win benefiting from Verstappen and Norris tangling, today's win was earned on pure pace." Both George and Lewis demonstrated strong pace throughout the race under varying conditions. Wolff highlighted the significance of the recent development breakthroughs, noting that Mercedes' efforts have finally paid off after several disappointing races earlier in the season. "Just 5 races ago, podium contention seemed distant. Now our development directions have clicked, and we're seeing results reminiscent of our past successes," Wolff explained. "We've regained performance that was lacking over the past 2 years, enabling our drivers to compete for victories." Reflecting on Hamilton's farewell victory at Silverstone before his move to Ferrari in 2025, Wolff described it as a fairy tale ending to his Mercedes career. "To see Lewis win the British Grand Prix again in his final race here with us, it's almost like a fairy tale. We couldn't have scripted it better," Wolff said. "It validates that our current approach is the right one." Regarding strategic decisions during the race, Wolff discussed the team's tyre strategy, which proved critical in securing the win. "Choosing not to use the hard tyres, which we didn't have left, was straightforward for us. Our tyre management compared favourably to McLaren's, and that decision ultimately secured our victory," Wolff concluded. So what do you think of the latest announcement by Mercedes after Austrian GP? Comment below and subscribe for more.